Hey everyone, this is Gabrielle Faust. Try number 2. A couple of nights ago I started out here on BlogTV. It's my first experience with BlogTV. Had a lot of fun. Unfortunately I didn't record it. So I'm going to go ahead and record this one and see what happens if you weren't around the first time. Let me introduce myself. As I said, my name is Gabrielle Faust. I am the author of the vampire series Eternal Vigilance. Here's my book. Isn't that pretty? Lovely. It's a post-apocalyptic vampire series set 100 years into the future after the rise of a technological dictatorship that has found itself wanting to become immortal by resurrecting a vampiric god. Now, my main character, a vampire, wakes up after 100 years sleep to find himself drawn into the midst of this new world, having his entire existence obliterated. Everything that he knew is gone now. And he's drawn slowly into this rebel uprising against this dictatorship. And that is the premise of the series. There's 5 books total. This is the first book that was out in April. The next one will be out in March. I've had a wonderful book tour. 2008 was fantastic. Went all over the country, touring, doing conventions, doing signings everywhere. The reviews have been wonderful, and I thank everyone who took the time to read it and review it on their blog or their website or in their magazine. I just can't express my gratitude any more than I already am. Like I said, the next book's out, so if you do have a blog that does book reviews or a magazine that is horror or science fiction related, please feel free to contact me. I'd love to send you a promo copy so that you can write a review on it. I'm always for that. I love that. I myself also do book reviews. I do movie reviews. I do entertainment articles. I do interviews with indie directors. Love doing that kind of stuff. I write for Fear Zone and Fatally Yours, so you've probably seen my work if you're interested in the horror or science fiction world out there. But basically, what am I doing here on BlogTV? Well, let me tell you. My friend Christine Rose, who, a fellow Austin author, here's her book, Rowan of the Wood. She's an award-winning young fantasy author here in town. She got me totally hooked on this. During the Keep Austin Bazaar Christmas Bazaar, we were hanging out, both hawking our wares in the little booth that we were sharing along with several other authors. And she's like, oh, let me show you this thing called BlogTV. I'd never heard of it. This was about a week before Christmas. And I was instantly hooked. We had so much fun hanging out that day, talking to people on BlogTV, pulling people into the booth, and just rambling on and on. That it was just absolutely wonderful, and it's such a great way to keep in touch with people that I absolutely had to sign on. So here I am, and what I intend to do with this channel is to keep people updated on all of the conventions, the book signings, the events that we're going to be having. We're going to be doing concerts. We're going to be doing a huge book release surrounding the second book in the Eternal Vigilance series. That will be in March. Hopefully. Probably the book release party we're planning on April or May just to keep it safe, but we're going to be doing tons of events all over the country, so you'll definitely have to keep, in the loops, because I'm going to try to plan some fun little giveaways and whatnot for people who are on BlogTV who are actually paying attention. Right now, I'm the only person in my channel, but that's okay because, oh, hello! I have one person in here, so that is great, considering this is my first time on here. But like I was saying, I'm going to be doing tons of giveaways. I'm going to be tons of, promotions surrounding the book release, so please stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a very exciting year. Next Saturday, if you're in the Austin, Texas area, I'm going to be doing a book signing along with 5 other new and upcoming authors at the Barnes & Nobles in the Arboretum. Later on in February, I will be doing the DFW Con and several other events, and that will really start the ball rolling for 2009. Right now we have 11 conferences, 11 conferences and conventions scheduled, along with dozens of different book signing events, and there's going to be more added to the roster every single day. So if you're interested in finding out more about the book tour, please visit www.gabriellefaust.com, and on the 2009 tour page you'll see a constant up-to-date events page. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to be here. Well, that's really what it's all about me. I mean, I'm a horror entertainment critic, I'm a sci-fi entertainment critic, I'm a horror author, I write about vampires. I'm an illustrator. I'm also an illustrator. I have a book coming out with Michael Morano, author of Dawn Song. If you haven't picked up Dawn Song, if you love horror, you need to get this book. It is fantastic. Right now it's out of print, so it's a little hard to find, but on Amazon I saw that they still have a lot of used copies. Go and buy this copy because we're trying to get it back in print. It is one of the best horror novels I've ever read. And he's working on a sequel, so you gotta get this. You just have to get this. So I have that coming out. I did the cover art, I did interior illustrations for a collection of short stories that he's putting together called Stories from the Plague Years. And we don't have a release date yet, but it will be through Cemetery Dance, so stay tuned for that. I also do fine art. You probably see, well, not that shoulder, but some of those paintings. Whoa, how does this webcam work? Some of the paintings behind me. Those are mine on the walls. I do abstract art. I do a little bit of that and whatnot. And yeah, so that's me. If you want to find out more, you can probably just Google me, and about the first 42 pages or so are going to be under Gabrielle Faust, because I do my best to stay on the web. What can I say? That's me. I'm all over the web. So, let's see. I have no one here in the channel. So, what are we going to do? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to go on Twitter, and we're going to put out a little blog saying, hey, I'm on Twitter. Come talk to me. I mean, I'm on BlogTV. It's weird being the new person here. I'm usually so all over the web. Oh well, something I get used to. It's also very interesting, I'm finding, talking to myself, which is really what I'm doing here with no one in the chat room. So, this is part of the reason why I didn't record the first one, because this is interesting. This is really interesting, but it's good, you know. I think what BlogTV really is good for is preparing yourself for being in front of a camera. I mean, honestly, it's me and a camera. My cats don't count. They're in the background asleep, so. But it's me and a camera. So this should be interesting. But like I said, I'm going to be keeping everybody up to date. This is what it's for. This is what BlogTV is all about, really, right? Keeping everybody up to date with what's going on in your life. And what better way for me to tell the world about all the exciting things that are going to be happening in 2009 with the Eternal Vigilance book tour than through a live stream feed. Really. You know. Anyway, so I'm going to stop recording at this point in time. And I just want to thank everyone for tuning in at this point in time. Well, I don't think anybody tuned in. But since I recorded it, you can watch it at a later date. So, check y'all later. Bye.